Welcome back. I'm Nicolbw and this is Solitarycraft Plus. So, I have done some stuff around here. I added more magmatic dynamos, I added more tanks, so that's all full of lava. I added the machines that I said I was going to do and added the wireless charger from Ender.io. It automatically charges my tools. So I had made new tools and put the flux capacitors on there, so they work wonderful. Especially when I'm working around here, my tools will never go empty. So I fixed this around. I set this up here so after I go mining or go caving or something, I can just drop all my loot in there that needs processed. And I did put upgrades. That one just has the double and this one has the octactic because this one needs to go a little faster to be able to process all of these. So with these two different ones, it never gets backed up and it works fairly fast. I did use the item conduits, which takes pulsating iron, which takes ender pearls. So I've used up all of my ender pearls. So before I said I was going to mine over there by the mountains, and I did. As you can see, I have a waypoint for the mine for the emeralds. It's not too far away. But I have been mining there and I did find emeralds, so we have a few emeralds, which means that I was able to make a peaceful table. So if you put a chest beside it and then put some swords in there, they can be any kind. I'm not sure if the Tinker's Construct swords will work. I forgot to turn my air conditioner off. I hope it's not too loud. I don't know if the Tinker's Construct tools will work. They didn't used to, so I'm not sure. But the swords take damage as much as they normally would if you were to attack them just regularly. So there's the drops from those, and I also had to go out and find more ender pearls. They seem to spawn better in swamp areas because there's a lot of water there. So I was able to find a stack and a half, I think, over in the swamp that I found. So I did that. So as you notice, we have this. Now this kind of looks like an Agrarian Skies thing, and it is. It's from Nihilo, and we have a whole setup down below. So this is what I was talking about when my tools did not wear down at all. I built this room. It's the same size as up above down here. And it's just not looking great by any means. I don't have any sort of style, I think, when it comes to building. But I have a basic setup like I had in Agrarian Skies. So we have the crucibles getting lava from the igneous extruder, and the lava is going directly into the magmatic dynamos, which is going into the conduit from Ender.io into a capacitor bank. I only need one. Then the energy is getting pulled down below underneath and getting sent to all of these pulverizers. So these machines here do not need energy. They're igneous extruders. They make cobblestone. The first row of pulverizers is turning the cobblestone into gravel. The second one is turning the gravel into sand, and the third one is turning the sand into let me turn this off so it'll stop doing that. Is turning the sand into dust. Then it's getting pulled out and put into the correct barrels. From there, they are being pulled out from below using the transfer nodes. I've been using these transfer nodes for a lot of stuff, and because they seem to work fairly okay. And so they're being transferred out and put into these three autonomous activators. Now these autonomous activators are a lot cheaper than they were in, as far as the recipe goes, than they were in Agrarian Skies. So if we look that up, the autonomous activator is just a chest, a piston, a servo, and a couple 10 gears, and that's it. And in Agrarian Skies, it took emeralds and diamonds and crazy, insane recipe. And so we have 3 autonomous activators per sieve. I should have put glass instead of blocks. But it is putting it's putting the dust in there, then they're right-clicking, automatically right-clicking. All of them are set to right-click. Excuse me. They're automatically right-clicking and then putting them in there. I should change these all to, like, that one's gravel, that one's sand, and that one's dust. I'll do that later. And then I have water pulling all of them down into the hopper sending it to the chest, and then my item conduit is pulling them up and taking them upstairs into the Java barrels. So I had this whole setup with smelteries and everything, like I had it in Agrarian Skies, and it was going to smelt them up. So I only had the ingots, and I didn't have all of this stuff. But you cannot put the stuff in the smeltery as is. You have to put it together, and I don't even know if it works in the smeltery like that. So let's look at the uses for this. Okay, so we can use it in a grindstone. We can smelt it for 1 ingot. We can put it in a slag furnace and we get 1 ingot. We can put it in a macerator and we get 2 crushed. Let's see. Or we can put it in a sag mill for 2 plus a chance at copper. And I think a chance at cobblestone. I don't know if we'd have a chance at cobblestone with that or not. But we can put it in a smeltery, and it looks like we get 2 ingots out of that. So I'm thinking what I'll probably do for now is once I get a bunch of it, I will manually form them up into cubes or blocks, and then just put them all in here to be processed, and that way they can be put over here. My air conditioner, I should have turned that off. I'm sorry. But for now, I had just gotten this up and running, so there's not a whole lot available. But this will be backup for if I need something. But the good news is we get some exotic seeds, which I think gives us... Does that give us cactus? No. That gives us cactus. These black ones give us cactus. I think this gives us jungle saplings. We get cocoa beans, we get bone meal from it, we get apatite, we get gunpowder, which we don't really need that much. We do get blaze powder, we get uranium and sulfur dust. Let's see, but we also get the Certus quartz dust and the sky stone dust. So if you've worked with AE2, you know that the breaking the ores only gives you the crystals. It doesn't give you the dust, so you have to grind it up to get the dust. So this is nice that we get the dust for those. We also get coal, redstone, glowstone, lapis, flint. We get diamonds, and look, and we got an emerald. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. We get a lot of the major things from that, and we don't really have to go searching too hard for them. So for now, won't be too bad. Let's see, what else have I done? I made the craft heraldry wall banners, and just made those with the butterflies. I just thought it was pretty. And then these floating flowers are really kind of cool. You take a couple of the flowers, add a couple pieces of glowstone dust to the flowers, then add that with a piece of dirt and one of the special seeds from Botania. I cannot remember off the top of my head what they are. And it creates these floating islands which give off light like a glowstone block. So that's good. I also made this flower here, this jaded amaranthus. It creates, using mana, so I put it next to this mana pool, it creates this area of effect of flowers, the Botania flowers, automatically for me. So I don't have to go hunting for the flowers anymore. So if we can look real quick at how to make that. And it's kind of complicated. So this isn't too bad. You need a couple of the mana petals, so drop purple petals in the mana pool. You need a lime petal, another purple petal, just a plain one, and a plain green petal. Then you need this redstone root, and the redstone root is pretty simple, just grass and redstone in your crafting thing. So that's not too bad. But then you need this Ruin of Spring. The Ruin of Spring is kind of complicated. So it's saplings and wheat, but then you need a Ruin of Water and a Ruin of Fire. So the fire one is mana steel, another brick, gunpowder, and nether wart. Now the mana steel, to get that, you drop the iron into a mana pool and you get the mana steel. Now, but that gives you 3 of them, so I have 2 left over, so that's not too bad. Now the Ruin of Water is the mana steel again, bone meal, sugarcane, and a fishing rod. So you have to do those in an altar, and there's some other things that I want to make, so I can show you how to do the altar in a different episode, but not this one. I have to keep it short today. But I put the spreader next to the pool, and it's aimed at the altar. So you just throw your items on the altar, and there will be these blue sparks that come up off of it, and you throw a piece of the living rock on top, and then right click it with your wand of the forest, and that's how you get your ruin. So it's pretty interesting, but it took me a while to figure it out, and I definitely wanted to try it out off camera before I did it on camera, so that I'm not giving you guys false information and not looking like a complete moron when it comes to that stuff. So that is what I've been doing. I've been trying to make some progress, but it's been slow going because it's just, I didn't have the supplies for some stuff, and I've been having to mine, and digging out the room below took a little while, and it's just been crazy, and my computer's been acting up. So I think that's going to be it for today. I know it's really short, and the last one was really short. It's almost Halloween, and holidays are a very busy time for me because with my family and stuff. So, and there's always commitments that I have to do. Plus, with my computer acting up, it's been crazy, insane busy here. So this is pretty much all I could get done in my spare time. So I hope next week will calm down and I can get some more of the Borderlands out and some more of this out. And maybe I'll be able to find a map or something to play for a different series. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I hope you guys have enjoyed playing Minecraft and whatever else you're playing. And I will talk to you guys next time. Sorry, so short. Bye.